Alright, so Death Must Die. Pretty good game. Looks nice, plays nice. Honestly, I could say this is worth your time if you're into roguelikes. Survivor roguelikes, by the way. But there's just a few things I want to air out about this game. First and foremost, my name is Box. How you doing? And let's get into the video. This is actually the third time me making this video because I just needed to get my thoughts in order. Because I ranted a little too much. It's a small problem, but it's a cascading problem that affects how you proceed through the game and gain power through the game. This ain't like Vampire Survivors or even Holocure, where all you have to do is pick the right items to level up and then combine them for something greater. This ain't that game. It's a little bit like Hades. Funny, it's dealing with death itself, so Hades. Where you get boons from God, and that's how you grow your character strength. That's how you get your playstyle. The inventory, and that's mainly how you gain power. And before I even continue with this point on, this is a really good game. I have like 23 hours in it. It is worth the price. It is worth every cent. I'm not lying. I'm sure this issue is going to change in the future. And if you're trying to buy this game, you can either wait for the updates or get it now and still play it later. It's still gonna be a good game, right? It plays nice, it feels nice, and just look at the screen. When things go right, they go right. You just decimate everything. This is fun. It's really, really fun. Okay, so first and foremost, you just don't have enough room for your items, right? Look at the menu. Look at the shop menu. There isn't enough room here. You think there's a lot of items, but there's not, right? Let me explain. Every character, you get about 5, has 10 item slots. Alright, cool. That's nice. A decent selection. You can make a build with this. You really can. The issue here being is that you can only have 5 items on reserve, and the shop only gives you so many items. I think 35, if I counted correctly. That means that you're always going to be letting something go because you can't reserve it, because you can't keep it there for the next round. This shop always refreshes after every round. This is both good and annoying. I can't make sure to have all the stuff I want on reserve because I have to pick and choose. I have 50 items, ideally, that I need to make my characters as strong as they possibly can. And I'm going to be losing out and missing out on a lot because I can simply only reserve 5 of them. That's annoying. Secondly, making money in this game is an absolute drag. You are at the whims, at the luck, if you can find anything. Have a chance to drop items for you. This is how you make all your money. Sure, you can go around breaking vases to get like a few gold, 2, 3, 4. Actually 1, 2, and 3, that's the only numbers I've ever seen. But when it comes to monsters, some of them have a chance to drop items. There are bosses and mini bosses that do drop items always. That's great, that's fine, you have to get to them to make some money. The issue here being that the game limits how many items you can have or you can find. So that really limits you on how much money you can make per run. Even if you find phenomenal items, even if you find a great amount of good items, red tier, you cannot carry them all. It is an actual waste. So you just see these items on the floor and not pick them up. And if you find an item and you try and pick it up and you have no room and it's better than what you have on right now, you have to pause the game, drop it, pick it up, and equip it. All while dealing with 80 people trying to hit you at once. I know 80 sounds like a lot, but look at the screen. You might be fighting 80 people at once. Selling your items that you find the ones you don't want is the only way you're going to make money in this game. And that being said, I wish we have more slots, more room to pick up stuff and take with us. Because then that would alleviate some of the issues I have with the shop. Not being able to reserve much items because I can get more items. In true fashion, you could increase the difficulty of the game, which I do recommend. I do recommend. As soon as you unlock it, max it out, learn how to play against it, and you'll be fine. It's not that hard, it's not that bad. You become so broken in the game that the monsters do need this, and the higher the difficulty, the rarer the items is. Fair, No problem with that. Only issue being is that items are your character. I have to explain this to you. Items are your characters. Take my assassin for once. I don't have much unlocked for her at all. Until I get good drops, I can't use her to complete her missions. If you get any item, any good item for a certain character, let's say the mage in this case, use her until you find something else for someone else. There'll be no point in going in. There's no point in starting a round with a character who's underpowered. Sure, you can lower the difficulty and bring her in it, but you're not going to find the items you want that way. You're going to have to increase the difficulty to find better items to get your other characters up to speed. And that's really where the problem stems for me, is that these drops are just annoying. Maybe my luck ain't there. Maybe I should spec more into luck. So I'm keeping a bit more items that have luck as a stat in my stash, and I'm going to test it out. And if there's a huge difference, then I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to ping a comment, be like, build with luck all the time. But until then, right now, items are your characters. Not the characters, no. Items are your characters. If you get something for the orc and it's amazing, don't use no one else until you get something even better than that. I'm going to end this on a positive because I still do like this game. It plays well. I got like 23 hours in it, right? I'm going to do 2 more runs while this video is rendering. I love the amount of builds you can make in this game. If you want, I'm not lying, if you want, you can get the highest tier radiant booms, right? The master level and higher, consistently because of your items. Right? I do like the items in this game. I just hate the drop rate. I just hate the loot game, the revolving around it with the shop. But I do like the items in this game. I love the amount of build variety you can get. I love how strong these items can make you. And sure, maybe getting them is a hassle. I understand that. I wish it wasn't so much of a hassle. Maybe we just need more rooms in the shop or more rooms to pick up items. That's what I'm complaining about, right? I'm just complaining about how fast you acquire these things. I'm not complaining about what they are. They're great, right? And that's probably the best part of the game. I promise you, once you get a certain build on a character, you'll be destroying everything. I can start with like an army of skeletons out the back, minute 0. That's amazing. And you can just build around that. So I love this game for that. This game is great when it comes to build variety. I just think getting those items is a bit annoying. This ain't Diablo 4. Why are you making me suffer like this? I recommend this game, but I say it's a wait to buy. Wait for a couple more updates, right? Survivor roguelites are cheap as is, so just wait for an update. If not, buy it now and then just play it later when the updates are out. You know, buy it now, forget about it, and come back like 4 months later when the game is ironed out a little more. Other than that, do what you want. I ain't your dad. This has been Definitely Not a Box. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you disliked the video, give me a thumbs up again. I know what I said. But whatever you do, make sure you have a good day on purpose. And I'll catch you on the next one.